We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Wilson with the return here. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over first down 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Play action, Mahomes. Firing one deep for the end zone. Near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Hall. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Darts going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rio Chanel makes the play. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Man downfield, he's got it. Titsworthy. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Brought in. A big gain here for Diggs. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! The Ravens pick it up. 30 into the red zone. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Roger McCreary takes it away.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Hall running between the tackles. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They go right back to Hall. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Attack, attack. Go on, 80. Yellow, yellow. Hey, color.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. That's exactly what they did.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Yellow.
Give on seconds and long. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Yellow. 15.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set now. First and 10.
First down.
Yellow.
Ball takes it straight ahead. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens blowing them out now, 34-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get your money down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Second and 12. At the 16.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third down now, here's Dart. He's going deep this time. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals looking at fourth and pretty far. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Dart going to go for it on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Here's Hall on the give. Makes the tackle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
The 15-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Hall once more. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the sideline. And brought in by Worthy. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart setting in to throw here. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Flush down now to his left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. They drop their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make him pay. 3rd down. He finds Worthy complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
Working inside the red zone. On the move. Headed right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run on the outside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set up.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Buys time, rolling right. And they pick him off again. Rex Belton with the INT. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early.